If there's no one, let's meditate together for 1 hour then.
Yes, first of all, I want to pay my highly respectful to Master and everyone here. Yes, I'm not good at speaking in this public speaking thing, yes. But yes, there's something in mind that would like to share. Yes, mostly it's not about, yes, I have some experience about this 7 day, yes. That was a great experience, yes. I have explored myself a lot, and especially on knowing how the mind works, yes, yes, and also how we could observe the mind, yeah, and that changed me a lot. That have more concentration, more focus, less anxiety, and yes, it's quite a bit challenging for me that hurt the back and leg, but it's normal, right? Yes. And the most interesting point for me is like when you talk about like the scientific thing, especially on the when you talk about the Albert Einstein thing, yes. I also have read the article that talk about the scientific and Buddha, and I wonder why Albert Einstein said that the Buddha just also the Dharma is related to the scientific. I just wonder why in my country there is no sign of like a scientific thing. Is like we go to the pagoda and we pray, and in the past year me and my friend and we go to the pagoda because of the traditional thing, and we talk with each other. I don't go in. You could go, and I don't need to go and pray. I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
From my point of view, if I see those people, I feel really laughing immediately, because this is no connection with the Dharma.
Yeah. And yes, after I understand and I know about the Abhidhamma from teacher Vannak, I start realize that it's very logical. But after I doing this meditation and also join this retreat, I have deeply more understanding, like a very logical, like clearly understanding more about it.
Not only logical, but also I think mathematical.
Yeah, of course. I think so. That yes.
Because what I like is the number. The Buddha always try to say with the number. This means this is that, not more than that.
Yeah.
It's so exact.
Yes. When we understand the whole thing that you have talked, yes, that's a very logical. That's why Albert Einstein can pick it and to compare it. Because of when we think about the religion at that day, there's a lot of religion. Yeah. Why Dharma? Yeah, and that's why. Yeah.
We have to organize. This is like a family that we can start sharing the Dharma with everyone. You know, and everybody can recognize this Dharma. Because this such profound Dharma needs also love and kindness. Without this, it's not possible. When I came to my room, I told him, you know how I'm uncomfortable with this room. I'm like a prison inside the room. I can't have no space to walk. He said, I know. If you do like this next time, I will not come back.
Yeah.
He said, I don't want to lose my mind. And I try to, because everybody is trying, I see. This is the reason I try to keep myself quiet. Because these rooms for me is like a prison. Everything's there inside, you know. I can't have space to walk.
Yes, I understand.
If I lose my mind, then I cannot teach very well. So when I told me, okay, I know.
Yes, also me, I feel the same thing, that because of like there's a lot of things, and yes, my wife pushed me.
Yeah,
sang a lot.
this happens anyway because this is not typical place for meditation. This is a home. This is the reason we share.
And another important point is I start realize that if I need to pursuing this meditation, I need to understanding deeply more on Abhidharma. Yes, and I start realize that after this retreat, I might need to learn and understanding more about Abhidharma. Yeah,
good.
That's that, and also encourage everyone around me understanding more what is the real Dharma.
The longer you stay with me, the better you will understand. And the better you understand, the deeper you enjoy. The deeper you enjoy, the more you will be attached to the Dhamma.
Yeah, of course, yes. So that's all I wanted to speak today. I'll have this. Yes, that's all.
Okay. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. That's all is enough already. Because otherwise you will not come to joy, because I told him, please come and joy.
Yes. He told me, yes, he motivated me to join this course, yes.
Okay, next one.
Just, I will translate, short translate to them. នឹងខ្ញុំបានថាមិញដូចមិននេះដូចជជែកមិញដូចជាការជជែកវិភាសាលេងអញ្ចឹងណាបាទបើអ្នកស្ដាប់បានគាត់ feel ទទួលបានអារម្មណ៍មួយហ្នឹងដែរហ្នឹងខ្ញុំនិយាយអំពីបទពិសោធន៍ខ្ញុំបាននិយាយពីបទពិសោធន៍អីច្រើននេះពីខ្ញុំគិតថាទាំងខ្ញុំទាំងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាដូចគ្នាទេហ្នឹងហើយប៉ុន្តែអ្វីដែលខ្ញុំបានលើកឡើងជាចំណុចតែខ្ញុំចាប់អារម្មណ៍ហើយនឹងពិសេសរបស់ខ្ញុំហ្នឹងគឺចំណុចទី1ខ្ញុំតែមុនខ្ញុំឆ្ងល់ហេតុអីបានខ្ញុំបានអាន article នឹងអានអត្ថបទមួយដែលគេនិយាយអំពីវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រជាមួយនឹងបធរអីចឹងទៅហ្នឹងហើយប៉ុន្តែនៅពេលដែលខ្ញុំអាន article ហ្នឹងវាត្រូវគេនិយាយទូទៅឯប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំឆ្ងល់ហេតុអីបានវាតាក់ទិនគ្នាវាអញ្ចឹងណាដោយសារតែខ្ញុំឆ្លុះបញ្ចាំងមកប្រទេសខ្លួនឯងវិញដូចអត់មានអីតាក់ទងផងអត់មានវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រហ៎ទៅវត្តស្វែងអង្គមហ្នឹងវាអីទាំងដល់ចំណុចមួយដែលប្រហែលឆ្នាំមុនហ្នឹងខ្ញុំមួយមិត្តភក្តិខ្ញុំទៅវត្តហ្នឹងចូលឆ្នាំអីចឹងណាទៅវត្តតែខ្ញុំឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចូលខ្ញុំអត់ចូលទេវាខ្ញុំវាថត់ដូចធុញជាមួយទៅថ្វាយអង្គមអីចឹងណាហើយខ្ញុំគិតថាចូលបាក់វាបាក់តែយើងដឹងតែខ្លួនឯងបាក់អីចឹងណាយើងគិតវានោះយើងអត់យល់អ្វីដែលជាបាបឬអ្វីដែលជាកុសលអកុសលពិតប្រាកដយើងអត់ដឹងហ្នឹងហើយតោះមកខ្ញុំតែបន្ទាប់ពីខ្ញុំបានរៀនអភិធម្មជាមួយលោកគូវណ្ណៈហើយខ្ញុំបានឃើញថាអូវា logical មានថាវា logic ហើយឬក៏វាពិតប្រាកដថាអ្វីដែល scientific ឬក៏វិទ្យាសាស្ត្រហ្នឹងវាតាក់ទិនគ្នាមិនខ្មិចហើយបានមករៀនមួយលោកទៀតបានកាន់តែច្បាស់ទៀតថាអូតាមពិតអញ្ចឹងអូតាមពិត meditation ហ្នឹងគេអញ្ចឹងហ្នឹងហើយអ្វីដែលខ្ញុំចំណុចសំខាន់ដែលខ្ញុំគិតថាអ្វីដែលខ្ញុំនឹងបន្តពីនឹងតទៅទៀតហ្នឹងគឺខ្ញុំគិតថាខ្ញុំប្រហែលជាត្រូវរៀនខំបង្រៀនអភិធម្មថែមដូចខ្ញុំអត់សូវខំបង្រៀនសោះមកហ្នឹងបាទហ្នឹងហើយវាច់កុហកខ្លួនឯងអាហ្នឹងយើងដឹងហ្នឹងហើយចឹងទៅខ្ញុំគិតថាខ្ញុំត្រូវរៀនថែមដើម្បីចង់បង្កើត meditation បានល្អតរៀនថែមហ្នឹងហើយតើបើយកមកបដិបត្តិទៅកាន់តែល្អអញ្ចឹងណាហើយមួយទៀតប្រហែលជាចែកម្លែកនឹងជុំវិញថាតាពិតធម៌វាអត់ stress ដែលយើងគិតទេហ្នឹងហើយព្រោះដូចបងខ្លំនិយាយថា young people they don't want to talk about their dharma but yeah of course but បើយើងចែកម្លែក if we share with them about the scientific thing that could be better នៅបើសិនយើងចែកម្លែកពួកគាត់ជាមួយនឹងអ្វីដែលជាវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រគាត់នឹងYes, I'm the same as that kid. As those kids, yes. nó bằng chạy mình lại dùng pi bắt bị sao bắt mình phổ mà nè đây còn màu bài để bắt bằng xua ta chạy meditate score meditate có đó ok chẳng những chập vào đó chẳng nâng ok chẳng hay nhung cỏ chia sẻ đây nhung mót chụp cái anh vậy ấy hiện plei ca bài này và này anh đi còn là chia vậy để chia công định thay em chẳng hay sân chỉ khoa khát luôn khoa khát ấy xong mà chia sẻ ngọt cái này đấy bà I will pass to
First of all, I would like to pay my highly respect to my master, my only and first master, all venerables here, and all participants here. Firstly, I would like to express my opinion and also my experiences while joining the 7-day courses. It is my first time joining meditation course in which I have only listened and heard from my friends or people around me before. And now I come to join directly by myself and to explore and to experience the real life in how meditation or how Vipassana could improve my life. I was a bad businessman. You know why I say I was a bad? Because my business was full of lopa, moha, and dosa. Before I didn't think that it was bad, but since I started understanding more about Abhidhamma, taught from teacher Vannak, and also directly taught by master here, I could understand more deeply how it was in my business, how I have acts, how my deed would apply and would result in my future. This is very touching my heart that I could or I must try to do something to change what would be possible in my future, not to make that bad business again. Bad not mean only doing bad things, but it was all full of lopa and moha and dosa. I mean that. While I was joining in this training course for 7 days, I started to understand more about myself. What it was learning from myself more deeply. You know, before I joined, I only learned the other things. I never learned from myself. I never search in myself. I never do something to advantage myself. So in this course, changed me a lot, to change my concept, to change my understanding, to explore, to take myself more into my life. Yes, I mean I learned to take my action and take my life in my responsibilities more. This is what I have tried. For example, while we were practicing in our daily activities in those 7 days, while starting from getting up, sleeping, eating, taking a bath, yes, washing our body, yes, sitting or any other activities, I have putting very much attention because we have only 7 days and other day we will try to do our normal activities. So I have committed myself that these 7 days I must try to put state or to create or to make my state happen as much as I can. This was what I have committed and I have tried my best and I have succeeded very not satisfied, but I found that it is my first step and I will put it as my motivation to improve my future practicing. I could sleep more well. Yeah. While I was before, I only sleep and put my hand like this. Yeah. Only worry before sleeping. After getting up, only worry. While walking, only worry. While doing any activities, only worry. every problem, every tosa mujet happening inside my brain. Yes, because as I said, I was a planner, so every tax action related to my business, myself, my family, even people around me, I already planned. I didn't only plan for myself. I also plan for everyone around me. I plan for them and I plan to suggest them. I plan to advise them. That's why I said I was not living for myself. I am living for other feelings, other objectives. So right now I understand more deeply, and through one more, after I joined, I found that my learning from teacher Vannak was very useful. It could produce more even benefit, and if I didn't learn Pariyat or if I didn't learn Abhidhamma from teacher Vannak, I could not catch up the real or deep meaning what master taught me. I mean that I could learn very much knowledge, more new lesson from master a lot. And this is help from my background learning from teacher Vannak. I would like to pay a very big thanks to teacher Vannak also. Yes, and I'm going to learn more, improve more Pariyat from teacher Vannak, and still looking forward to have more great chance to learn from master again next time. Not only this, I will also put all those practicing I have experience, I have explored myself to put into more practice in my daily activity, because I plan again not to sleep putting my hand on my head again. And I plan again. I plan not to live for other people too much. So lastly, I would like to commit three things. One, I'm committed to take a great chance to learn from master next time, or even online by joining the groups or any other means. Secondly, I committed to try as much as possible to take more time to improve my learning Abhidhamma from teacher Vannak, because he is the only teacher I found he taught us the right way about Abhidhamma. Thirdly, I'm committed to put all those practice and all those theory into my daily practicing every day. Yes, following the teaching from Buddha. Yes, and lastly, I would like to pay my big thanks to everyone, to master, to teacher Vannak, to every participant, to every co-worker who support this activity happening, especially to Grandpa Gopeng, that he has a very generous mind, yeah, having this space for us to practice. Yes, and I don't want to wish him, because he understands he has his good minded inside him already. Yes, so that's it. Thank you for everyone. Yes. ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមឱកាសដើម្បីបកប្រែសង្ខេបខ្ញុំលើកអំពីការដែលបានមករៀន7ថ្ងៃនេះគឺជាលើកដំបូងហើយការដែលចាប់ផ្ដើមចូលរៀនខ្ញុំចាប់ផ្ដើមយល់ថាយើងត្រូវមកនេះគឺតួនាទីយើងគឺយើងតម្រង់នឹងធ្វើម៉េចឲ្យមានសតិបានច្រើនបំផុតអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំក៏តាំងពីថ្ងៃដំបូងមកព្យាយាមតាំងចិត្តមែនទែនថាគ្រប់សកម្មភាពគ្រប់ទង្វើដែលលោកគ្រូម្ចាស់ដែលបានបង្រៀនមកគឺត្រូវតែព្យាយាមធ្វើម៉េចគោលដៅខ្ញុំគឺមាន target គឺត្រូវធ្វើម៉េចបង្កើតឲ្យមានសតិឲ្យច្រើនបើយើងនិយាយថាក្នុង business គេហៅថាបើសិនជាយើងលក់ឲ្យបានច្រើនបំផុតនេះជាគោលដៅដែលយើងមកទីនេះអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំក៏ដូចគ្នាហើយខ្ញុំស្វែងយល់ឃើញថាការដែលមករៀនទីនេះគឺជាការស្វែងយល់រស់នៅដើម្បីខ្លួនឯងរត់តែច្រើនមកស្រាវជ្រាវអំពីខ្លួនឯង ព្រះធម៌គឺជាយើងនឹងឯងអញ្ចឹងមកស្រាវជ្រាវអំពីខ្លួនឯងបានទៅតែច្រើនជាជាងដែរកន្លងមកខ្ញុំរស់នៅតែភាគច្រើនគឺតែជាប់ជាមួយនឹងអារម្មណ៍ខាងក្រៅច្រើនពេករស់នៅតែជាមួយនឹងមនុស្សជុំវិញគិតតែពីមនុស្សជុំវិញគិតតែពីរឿងរ៉ាវដែលជារឿងរ៉ាវដែលសុទ្ធតែចិត្តទាំងអស់គឺជាលោភៈទោសៈមោហៈទាំងអស់ដែលនៅក្នុងកិច្ចការងាររកស៊ីជាដើមហ្នឹងហើយយើងក៏គេងវាមិនបានស្រួលងើបក៏មិនបានស្រួលដើរក៏មិនបានស្រួលសុខភាពរាងកាយក៏វាមិនសូវប្រសើរនឹងជាដើមហ្នឹងហើយដល់ពេលមកចូលរួមរៀននៅទីនេះក៏បានធ្វើការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរចំណុចអស់ហ្នឹងបានច្រើនគួរសមហើយបានស្វែងយល់ពីមេរៀនដែលព្រះអង្គគ្រូលោកបានបង្រៀនពាក់ព័ន្ធvớiអនិច្ចជាដើមពាក់ព័ន្ធvớiអរិយសច្ចៈជាដើមពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយនឹងមគ្គសច្ចៈជាដើមគឺយើងបានយកវាយកមកដាក់ក្នុងការអនុវត្តគួបផ្សំជាមួយនឹងការដែលលោកគ្រូវណ្ណៈគាត់បានបង្រៀនជា background មកបានច្រើនដែរដូច្នេះធ្វើឲ្យខ្ញុំចាប់មេរៀនបានច្រើនអាចថាបាន 90% នៃមេរៀនដែលព្រះអង្គគ្រូបានបង្រៀនមកគឺចាប់បានហ្មងដូចជាមកដូចមិនសូវចលៀសមិនសូវខ្វៀងទេគឺជាការនឹកឃើញអរគុណដែរដែលលោកគ្រូវណ្ណៈគាត់បានបង្រៀនហើយក៏ជាផលមួយដែរដែលយើងបានខំរៀនបរិញ្ញាបត្រដែលធ្វើឲ្យយើងយល់ក្នុងកិច្ចបប្រតិបត្តិនេះបានប្រសើរមិនច្បាស់ 100% តែបានប្រសើរហើយខ្ញុំក៏មានសេចក្តីតាំងចិត្តក៏ជម្រាបទៅលោកម្ចាស់គ្រូថាតាំងចិត្ត3យ៉ាងទី1តាំងចិត្តថាបើមានឱកាសលោកម្ចាស់គ្រូបានបើកបង្រៀនទៀតតាមអនឡាញក្តីផ្ទាល់ក្តីក៏នឹងចាប់ឱកាសដើម្បីចូលរួមកិច្ចបប្រតិបត្តិបន្តទី2គឺនឹងខំរៀនបរិยัติបន្ថែមទៀតឲ្យបានស៊ីជម្រៅឲ្យបានជ្រៅជ្រះជាងនេះដើម្បីគ្រប់គ្រងដល់ការបប្រតិបត្តិហើយទី3នឹងយកការមេរៀនទាំងបរិยัติក្តីបប្រតិបត្តិក្តីគឺយកទៅអនុវត្តជាប្រចាំថ្ងៃឲ្យបានប្រសើរផ្លាស់ប្ដូរការរស់នៅកុំឲ្យរស់នៅដូចកន្លងមកវាតប្រេះតប្រាស់ទៀតហើយជាចុងក្រោយក៏ខ្ញុំបានអរគុណដល់លោកម្ចាស់គ្រូអរគុណដល់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាដែលបានចូលរួមអរគុណដល់សហការីដែលបានឧបត្ថម្ភមានអាហារមានអីដែលយើងបានហូបចុកចាំថ្ងៃហ្នឹងហើយជាពិសេសក៏បានអរគុណដល់លោកតាដែលលោកតាបានផ្ដល់ជាកន្លែងទីតាំងសម្រាប់យើងអាចប្រព្រឹត្តទៅបាននៅទីនេះគឺជាមហាកុសលរបស់លោកតាដ៏ធំធេងអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំមានប៉ុណ្ណឹង
Yes, first of all, I would like to show my highly respect and also grateful that Master come here and show us the technique and the experience and from the Dharma, from the Buddha. Actually, I learned from Mr. Vannak about the Dharma, but some technique I always ask, but I cannot get the point what I want. But all the best from him is very good. All like the Chet and form from him is very good, and I will continue. But because of this training, I know what is Sakya, the way that can solve my problem. That I know the way I am doing now is not the correct and can get the Nirodha. But I also don't know how to get away from that. But now I know the way on U-turn, because I cannot go straight now. I need to do the U-turn first. But I got my plan for the last of the, like from the 50 up, I will go on a plan to make my go the straight way, not U-turn anymore. And yeah. Actually, before I joined this training, I don't know what is state. I always talk about state, but I really don't know what is state is. And I always listen to other master guru. They also said, live in present. But I really don't understand. I just think that it's like I always live in prison. I never bring the past that I'm suffer or something. I never bring it up. But actually, it's not the truth. But because of this training, I know what is a state. I always think about the past that come into my mind, and that, oh, this is the past. That's why now when I want to state come back, I said, I had to live in the present, not the past or not the future. Sometimes always think about next plan, what is next plan come in. That's why it's not the present. This is now I very understand what is sate. Yeah, this is one very good thing that I can learn also. And the third thing that I can learn and understand, dana. Actually, I do a lot of dana. I donation a lot. Even like I donate from my bottom of the heart that I never want it back. But the way that you teach me how to make it more, up that into the way of Buddhist teaching to make stand out and then see this is the real alopia, then I can get more to go to Nirosatya. This is the very special technique that I can learn from this 7 days. That's why I very thankful and very I think it's very lucky that I can learn this technique. Yeah, and for the last, I gonna bring this technique to improve my life, to make it better, and I will share to my friends and the children, young children, because the way you teach, the way you talk, and the English that you explain is very clear. Then I can bring to the children in Cambodia because they can understand English. But when I talk about Dhamma, they always said, we are old school. Yeah, we are old school. They don't want to listen. That's why now this talk, I will bring to them to make some discussion. They will, how they think I will bring to all the children in Cambodia. Yeah, thank you. អ្វីដែលខ្ញុំបានចែករំលែកមិញនេះគឺចង់មានន័យថាទី1ពាក់ព័ន្ធសតិខ្ញុំពីមុនមកខ្ញុំគិតថាសតិខ្ញុំស្គាល់ពាក្យសតិតែខ្ញុំអត់យល់ពីអត្ថន័យពិតប្រាកដនៃសតិទេតែខ្ញុំមករៀនមកខ្ញុំយល់ថាសតិគឺជាអ្វីការពិតដូចជាការផ្ដោតចឹងហើយខ្ញុំអត់យល់ពាក្យថាតែរស់នៅពេលបច្ចុប្បន្នរាល់ដងខ្ញុំស្ដាប់ Master ច្រើនណាគាត់ថារស់នៅក្នុងពេលបច្ចុប្បន្នកុំយកអតីតកាលមកគិតកុំយកអនាគតមកគិតចឹងខ្ញុំចេះគិតថារាល់ថ្ងៃខ្ញុំរស់នៅពេលបច្ចុប្បន្នព្រោះខ្ញុំអត់ដែរយករឿងដែលខ្ញុំមិនសប្បាយចិត្តពីមុនឬក៏ស្អីមកគិតក្នុងពេលបច្ចុប្បន្នទេប៉ុន្តែពេលយើងកំពុងតែផ្ដោតទៅលើសតិពេលហ្នឹងដូចយើងចាប់ផ្ដើមដឹងខ្លួនឯងថាការពិតរឿងខ្លះខ្ញុំយករឿងពីមុនតែគេនិយាយគ្នាដែលខ្ញុំថាខ្ញុំបាននិយាយមួយអ្នកនេះហើយខ្ញុំយកមកគិតភ្លាមហើយជួនកាលខ្ញុំអត់តាន់មានរឿងអីកាត់ឡើងថាអូស្អែកនឹងអាចមានរឿងនេះខ្ញុំធៀបចំដែរចឹងហើយដែលពាក្យថាការរស់នៅពេលបច្ចុប្បន្នហ្នឹងគឺមិនត្រូវការពិតបច្ចុប្បន្នគឺសតិដែលយើងធ្វើអីបច្ចុប្បន្នហ្នឹងយើងទៅផ្ដោតទៅលើវាហ្នឹងគេហៅពាក្យសតិចឹងហើយបើខ្ញុំថាខ្ញុំយល់ពាក្យច្បាស់ហើយឥឡូវហ្នឹងគឺច្បាស់ថាតើរស់នៅបច្ចុប្បន្នគឺរស់របៀបម៉េចគឺរស់ដោយមានសតិក្នុងខ្លួនចឹងឥឡូវខ្ញុំពេលនេះខ្ញុំបានរៀនរឿងពាក្យសតិហ្នឹងមួយដែលច្បាស់ហើយខ្ញុំអាចយកទៅដាក់ក្នុងខ្លួនបានហើយរឿងទី2រឿងមគ្គសច្ចៈខ្ញុំធ្លាប់តែរៀនខ្ញុំរៀនពីលោកគ្រូវណ្ណៈខ្ញុំរៀនពីទ្រឹស្ដីចឹងគឺល្អខ្លាំងណាស់ប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំចេះតែគិតថាខ្ញុំនៅមានលោភៈច្រើនហើយខ្ញុំត្រូវធ្វើម៉េចឲ្យវាកិច្ចផុតពីរឿងអស់ហ្នឹងតែលោកគ្រូម្ចាស់គាត់បញ្យល់ពីការ U-turn ហើយលោកគ្រូខ្ញុំបញ្ជាក់មកលោកគ្រូវណ្ណៈទីគាត់ក៏បញ្ជាក់ដែរថាធ្វើម៉េចនេះជាចង់និយាយថាជាបច្ចេកទេសដែលធ្វើឲ្យយើងរួចផុតពីនរកប្រែតអញ្ចឹងហើយតែជាផ្លូវដែលខ្ញុំចង់បានបំផុតព្រោះខ្ញុំដឹងថាខ្ញុំអត់ទាន់ផុតទេប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំដឹងផ្លូវអស់ហើយឥឡូវខ្ញុំដឹងថាខ្ញុំត្រូវធ្វើម៉េចនៅតែខ្ញុំធ្វើឯងខ្ញុំមានផ្លូវរបស់ខ្ញុំឥឡូវហើយខ្ញុំក៏ច្បាស់ដែរថាធំពី50ឆ្នាំឡើងទៅខ្ញុំក៏ជាបិទការងារមកចំនួន10ដើម្បីឲ្យខ្ញុំទៅដើរទៅផ្លូវនិរោធសច្ចៈបានខ្ញុំនឹងធ្វើវាខ្ញុំមិនអាចទុកបណ្ដាលឲ្យជីវិតខ្ញុំទៅអញ្ចឹងឯងខ្ញុំមិនដើម្បីអ្នកដតីដើម្បីខ្លួនឯងទៅចូលនរកប្រែតខ្ញុំអត់ទៅអញ្ចឹងឯងហើយមួយទៀតខ្ញុំចង់ប្រាប់គាត់ខ្ញុំចង់ចែករំលែកខ្ញុំនឹងមានចែកថា commitment មានការតាំងចិត្តថានឹងចែករំលែកធម៌នឹងទៅដល់មនុស្សទាំងអស់គ្នាហើយជាពិសេសគឺកូនក្មេងនៃកូនខ្ញុំឯងពេលខ្ញុំនិយាយគាត់ថាខ្ញុំនឹង old school ខ្ញុំចាស់កម្រិលអត់ស្អីពាក្យធម៌អីហ្នឹងខ្ញុំបញ្យល់គាត់មិនគាត់មករៀនមែនតែគាត់រៀនដោយបង្ខំឯងរាល់ថ្ងៃកូនខ្ញុំ2នាក់ហ្នឹងគាត់មិនមែនរៀនតែតាចិត្តគាត់ស្រឡាញ់ទេហើយខ្ញុំឃើញឥឡូវលោកតាគាត់បញ្យល់ឡើងច្បាស់អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំនឹងយកពីអង់គ្លេសហ្នឹងយកឯកសារទៅឲ្យគាត់ស្ដាប់ហើយយកឲ្យគាត់ summary ខ្ញុំវិញខ្ញុំជឿថាកូនខ្ញុំពេលនេះនឹងអាចចាប់បានច្រើនហើយខ្ញុំនឹងព្យាយាមចែករំលែកព័ត៌មាននេះទៅឲ្យក្មេងដទៃទៀតឲ្យបានដឹងពី ពីព្រះពុទ្ធសាសនាពីធម៌នឹងឲ្យច្បាស់ហើយយ៉ាងម៉េចចាអរគុណ
Yes, first of all, I high respect master and also teacher Vannak is not here. And also high respect to Dr. Kopeng. And today I can say is the last day because I have a lot of work to do. So I would like to introduce myself. My name is, first name is Via. My family name is Poon. Yes. So I just would like to share is 7 days for me is very, very little. It's the same a kid just start to study in primary school. Because why? I just made my friend, his condone, his wife here and his mother is here. I just made him few days in starting days. He explained me about this one, and I very interested because I logical, I technical. I want to know exactly. I want to see my eyes. I want to hear my ear touched by my hand. That's why I come to join here. So very rush for me. Because why I said that a little bit, my brain is full of the work. I have my own company, and also it's military also. I work for the government. So half I control my company, half I in military. So regarding in the past, I don't like to read the book for the Buddhas. It's wise, not easy to read, and not easy to understand. I don't have a teacher to teach me how to read and how to translate to Buddha's word to noble words. That's why I don't know anything when Mr. Vannak or Master talk about the Buddha's word. I not understand. It means I are very young for the course is 2 days and 7 days. That's why mostly previously I was a monk 7 days. I pray for my mother. Because I copy from the old people to teach me. If you become a monk for, I don't know how to say, look name, is for pray for the mother. So I joined the monk is 2008, is 20. And after that, on 2018, I become a monk again for pray my father. So as the older said that is to become a monk for the pico, you can pray for your father because father is much more longer and take time. So during I a monk is the he coming to organize and spray everything for me. So what I did in the past, I feeling that it is wrong, but I'm not wrong. And so because I copy from my parents, also my parents not wrong. My parents copy from the grandmother. All of them are not wrong. Even me in the past is before 7 days, I'm also not wrong. I follow my parents. But from the beginning until now, I know how to do. And which one is wrong, which one is correct. Even I not understand the Buddhist word, but I try. Mr. Vannak also explained me can study by Zoom, by YouTube, and by page. So I really interested because I don't have time to impersonal like this one. That's why today is the last. But I try to study by YouTube everything. So I not planning to teach to the other, but I planning to teach my children. So I'm not copy from my father to my daughter, but starting from me. Yes, starting from me. So I think after I finish, I hope my children will follow me, not follow my father anymore. Yes. Yes. Yes, Master. That's why I say my father not wrong, because my father don't have find the teacher a good teacher. Yeah. Yes. Mm. Yeah. Yes. And also why I say that today is very little, because I have my own company, so we are starting from 18 to 25. We are busy for tax monthly to the tax exam. So there is a lot of things that to do. All the phone is off. I did not touch. So that's why I could not follow this evening. After finished, I come back home, and tomorrow early morning I will join. Is the last day. So I hope we'll meet the master in Myanmar, because I have been in Myanmar 10 days with the Tebung. I follow him, is not follow for the borders. I follow him these two things. I follow the Tebung. The first is financial. The second is like the bodyguard to take care of him when he's traveling at abroad. So it's the first time I have been in Myanmar. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, 10 days with him. I think on 2018 or 19, yes, something, yes. So seven monk from Cambodia. So I is the number 8 fly to Myanmar. Yeah, so I see a lot of people in Myanmar, they are following the Buddhas very strict. So when the time is on time, they are stop to work and then they pray. I like that one. Yeah. So first of all, I thank so much for, can say that mothers is old. So I was born in a very poor family. So my parents is passed away. So my mother passed away is I 6 or 7 years old. So I unlucky then. I unlucky then the master. And my father, every special day for the Buddhas, he go to the pagoda. So I stay with my father, but I lucky my father not get another wife. So it's unlucky that my father stay with me. And I am youngest of the family, so he loved me too much. So I very poor, but I try my best. So he get the money to spend to me to finish the high school. So that's why I am lucky for my father. So my heart right now, I feeling so hard. So when I get the money from what I work, the first time I cry, because when I get money, my parent is passed away. So this is my heart until now. That's why I looking how I pray to my parent. That's why now I know. I model state. I try to learn and I try to learn from teacher Vannak. So I hope I will pay something to the parents passed away. So thanks so much. Sorry for any not good for the people they feelings here. What I said is my father is not wrong because he used to do this, he copied from another, so that's why. Chẳng nhung xong bộ phê hình về tích để xa rương nhung rương tràn bà nó bố nhung chọn vậy càng nghe nhung riêng ấy cứ nhung bàn tịch tụi một phật vì hạ với đôi côn nhung tê riêng nơi xa là bà thầm nhung hạ đấy bàn nhung vậy chẳng thì bố nhung ọt bàn vô bị thua ọt bàn vô bị bị rồi bỏ bà sang tầng ọt bàn vô tầng hay cho nên mỗi tiết càng nghe nhung tràn đại sa nhom miền Krôm Huân phong nhom chỉ Krôm Huân ở mình chỉ business tế nhom chỉ mà trả Krôm Huân hơi nhom có phơi caในផ្នែកកងកម្លាំងដែរពាក់កណ្ដាលខ្ញុំធ្វើការនៅកងកម្លាំងពាក់កណ្ដាលខ្ញុំធ្វើការនៅក្រុមហ៊ុនដោយសារខ្ញុំមានក្រុមហ៊ុនហើយការងារច្រើនហើយនៅចុងខែដែលជារៀងរាល់ខែគឺខ្ញុំតែងតែប្រកាសពន្ធអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំមានអារម្មណ៍មួយថាមិនដឹងជាបុគ្គលិកខ្ញុំធ្វើការវាមកខ្ញុំអារម្មណ៍ច្រើនហើយអ្វីដែលខ្ញុំចាប់បាននៅពេលនេះគឺតិចអ្វីដែលតិចហ្នឹងគឺបានន័យថាខ្ញុំមិនមែនបោះចោលទេគឺខ្ញុំនឹងរៀនតាម YouTube នឹងរៀនតាមpage រៀនតាម online ជាមួយនឹងលោកគ្រូវណ្ណៈហើយចំណុចមួយទៀតដែលខ្ញុំចង់និយាយថាខ្ញុំអត់ខុសហើយពុកម្ដាយខ្ញុំអត់ខុសដោយសារគាត់ទៅវត្តអីសាអីដោយសារគាត់អត់ខុសហ្នឹងគឺបានន័យថាដោយសារគាត់អត់មានគ្រូបើសិនបានជួបស្បងគ្រូតាំងពុកខ្ញុំម្ដាយខ្ញុំបានជួបព្រះអង្គគ្រូតាំងជំនាន់ហ្នឹងក៏គាត់មិនធ្វើខុសដែរដោយសារគាត់គប់ពីឪពុកគាត់តមកទៀតហើយខ្ញុំក៏បានទៅបួសកាលពីឆ្នាំ2008ខ្ញុំទៅបួស7ថ្ងៃដោយសារចាស់តែនិយាយថាឪពុកម្ដាយស្លាប់បើសិនជាយើងចង់សងគុណគាត់ទៅបួសទៅនឹងបានទៅដល់គាត់ហើយអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំទៅបួសដោយសារមានពូវិលេខ្ញុំវាតិចពេកខ្ញុំទៅបួសជានេនគេថាបួសនេនសងគុណម្ដាយអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំទៅបួសនេន7ថ្ងៃហើយបន្ទាប់ពីនឹងមកដល់ឆ្នាំ2018ខ្ញុំគិតថាខ្ញុំមានពេលវេលាគ្រប់គ្រាន់ខ្ញុំចង់សងគុណឪពុកអញ្ចឹងសួរចាស់គាត់ថាបួសសងគុណឪពុកធ្វើម៉េចសងគុណឪពុកថាត្រូវទៅបួសជាភិក្ខុអញ្ចឹងបួសជាភិក្ខុក៏បានមកគាល់សម្ដេចអគ្គទេវង្សមកជជែកជាមួយលោកហើយលោកថាបួសក៏បួសទៅចាំអញរៀបចំឲ្យអញ្ចឹងលោកនិយាយអញញ៉ៃអត់នេះទេអញ្ចឹងក៏ទៅបួសហើយទៅបួសហ្នឹងបួសពេញមួយថ្ងៃធัวច្រើនជាងនេនបាទហើយលោកមុនសិតតាបច្ច័យអធិការ21វត្តគេថាបួសជាភិក្ខុតើតែអ្នកដែលមកចូលរួមហ្នឹងសិតតែបច្ច័យអធិការបើថាឈួតពេលហ្នឹងទៅថាអញ្ចឹងក៏ធ្វើទៅហើយពិបាកមែនទែននិយាយទៅមើលបួសដោយសារយើងស្រឡាញ់ឪពុកម្ដាយយើងចង់ថាគេប្រាប់អីក៏ធ្វើហ្នឹងគេថាធ្វើម៉េចទោះបីថាយើងខុសក៏ដោយក៏វាជាអំពើមួយល្អដែរព្រោះយើងមិនទៅសម្លាប់ខ្ញុំតែមានអារម្មណ៍អញ្ចឹងចំណុចទាំងអស់នេះហើយក៏ខ្ញុំនឹងតាំងចិត្តថាខ្ញុំមិនគប់ពីឪពុកម្ដាយខ្ញុំទៅឲ្យកូនខ្ញុំទេអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំចាប់ផ្ដើមនៅពេលនេះគឺខ្ញុំរៀនពីព្រះអង្គគ្រូហើយខ្ញុំនឹងបរៀនកូនខ្ញុំបាទនេះជា commitment ខ្ញុំហើយអ្វីដែលនិយាយថាសតិខ្ញុំអត់គិតអីសតិបើខ្ញុំជាអ្នក digital មានអ្នក technical គឺខ្ញុំនិយាយថាសតិតែងតែចាស់និយាយថាយើងធ្វើឲ្យខុសអញ្ចឹងគាត់ថាហើយអត់សតិអត់ប្រើខួរក្បាលទេប៉ុន្តែភាសាអង់គ្លេសវិញបើខ្ញុំធ្វើការមួយប្រាំងគាត់ថាខ្ញុំ stupid don't use your brain you not focus your job អានេះអត់និយាយទៅនេះគាត់និយាយអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំគាត់ថាពេលនេះខ្ញុំគិតថាខ្ញុំអត់យកផ្លូវធម៌ជាសតិទេខ្ញុំថាបើសិនជាយើងធ្វើអ្វីយើងសង្កត់តែការងារយើងកំពុងធ្វើហ្នឹងគឺយើងនឹងធ្វើនឹងជោគជ័យទោះបីអ្វីក៏ដោយគឺយើងធ្វើជោគជ័យអានេះដែលខ្ញុំគិត bà chẳng nhanh miền bà năng bà ở con chơi.
Who, if there's no one? And this time she's very quiet. When I was there, often I listened to.
First of all, may I pay my highly respect to the Brahmathera. In this retreat, I'm just the organizer team member, but the first retreat, I fully as the participant. I really pay my gratitude instead of all participants here and instead of Cambodian people for your loving kindness, for your all sharing. We can learn a lot, and it really practical. From the first retreat to this retreat, day by day, your Dhamma talk quite easily. Yes, one listen to it, very quite easy. You use the simple word, but the meaning day by day, deeper and deeper.
Right.
If the participant don't have never learned the Abhidhamma, especially from teacher Vannak, maybe the real understanding cannot happen. And I really pay my gratitude to you. My experience yesterday, as I joined only from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I go to my workplace. And just there about 6 p.m., my brother called me, sister, help me to add a few conditions in his contract. Because I have background from faculty of law, so quite easy for me to have him just add some contract. I say, okay, just send me. All those I am busy, but I can add for him. And when I open the contract, wow, it's about the contract for asking for license for casino, gambling. And I make the decision very quickly. I knew I don't have stay at that time, but I decide very quickly and take the telephone, send the message to my brother. I cannot do anything with such gambling contract like this. And I really happy after I finish the conversation with my brother, just short conversation. And I really happy. And after that, I realized, oh, it is Saumanasa, and it really easily to come with the Tekata. So I quickly close my eye and observe it. Yes. And after that, a few minutes later, I come back to my work, and I really happy. I think to myself that I can say no very quickly to hundreds of $1,000 in front of me. And yes, really happy that I can make a quick decision like this, and I don't have any kokcha. If yesterday evening I had my brother do this, so I will be have kokcha later on. But now I really happy, and normally I am very silent person. I talk a lot only during Dhamma class with teacher Vannak. I cannot stay silent when I have any question in my mind. I will clarify with teacher Vannak. But I knew that from joining the first retreat, I become more silent than before. And I knew my family member also seem strength that they saw that I'm look like strength than before. And I don't talk much to them because like my mother, I asked her, please, mom, please join this retreat. But she didn't. And she doesn't have the Mahavibha to meet you, Mahathera. It is very regret. But however, instead of all participants here, I pay my fully respect to your gratitude, to your loving kindness to all Cambodian people. Thank you, Master. ខ្ញុំសូមចែកម្លែកបន្តិចដោយសារថាខ្ញុំនៅក្នុងវគ្គនេះមិនមែនជាអ្នកចូលរួមពេញលេញទេខ្ញុំជាសមាជិកនៃអ្នករៀបចំកម្មវិធីអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំអាចចូលរួមបានតិចតួចប៉ុន្តែពីម្សិលមិញហ្នឹងគឺពេលល្ងាចខ្ញុំចេញពីវគ្គទៅគឺម៉ោង 4 ហើយខ្ញុំក៏ត្រឡប់ទៅកន្លែងធ្វើការដោយសារថាខ្ញុំនៅក្នុងវគ្គពេញមួយថ្ងៃអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំទៅធ្វើការហើយខ្ញុំចេញទៅផ្ទះតទៅយប់បានខ្ញុំចេញហើយពីម្សិលមិញហ្នឹងកំពុងតែរវល់ដែរតែបងប្រុសខ្ញុំគាត់ទូរស័ព្ទមកខ្ញុំថាឲ្យខ្ញុំជួយថែមពី3លក្ខខណ្ឌទៅក្នុងកិច្ចសន្យាមួយហើយខ្ញុំក៏អត់មានប្របាយដែរព្រោះខ្ញុំធ្លាប់រៀនច្បាប់ហើយរឿងប៉ុណ្ណឹងវាទូចតាចអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំថាអូខេផ្ញើហ្វាល់មកចាំខ្ញុំថែមឲ្យគាត់ថាខ្ញុំបើកឃើញហ្វាល់ភ្លាមគឺកិច្ចសន្យាអំពីការស្នើសុំអាជ្ញាប័ណ្ណបើកកាស៊ីណូហើយនឹង lottery online ហើយដល់អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំធ្វើការសម្រេចចិត្តភ្លាមខ្ញុំផ្ញើសារទៅគាត់វិញភ្លាមថាខ្ញុំអាចធ្វើបានទេតាក់ទងនឹងរឿង gambling អញ្ចឹងតាក់ទងនឹងរឿងលបែងស៊ីសងអញ្ចឹងហើយពេលដែលខ្ញុំដាក់សារនឹងចប់ផ្ញើទៅបងខ្ញុំហើយខ្ញុំសប្បាយចិត្តមែនទែនតែពេលហ្នឹងខ្ញុំនឹកឃើញភ្លាមអូសោមនស្សសាកតៈទឹកភេកតៈបពយុទ្ធមកទឹកភេកតៈសំពយុទ្ធមកមែនខ្ញុំបញ្ញាបិទភ្នែកហើយក៏ពិនិត្យមើលតាមដង្ហើមភ្លាមហើយបន្ទាប់មកបានខ្ញុំត្រឡប់មកស្ងប់ស្ងាត់នៅក្នុងចិត្តវិញហើយខ្ញុំសប្បាយចិត្តរហូតមកដល់ឥឡូវដោយសារថាខ្ញុំអាចធ្វើការសម្រេចចិត្តចំពោះលុយប្រហែលសែននៅចំពោះមុខភ្លាមហើយតែវាជាលុយខុសច្បាប់លុយខ្មៅហើយខ្ញុំបដិសេធភ្លាមដោយខ្ញុំអត់មានស្ទាក់ស្ទើរហើយខ្ញុំសប្បាយចិត្តដែលខ្ញុំបានធ្វើរឿងហ្នឹងហើយខ្ញុំដឹងថាបើសិនជាខ្ញុំធ្វើរឿងហ្នឹងពីម្សិលមិញមកដល់ឥឡូវហ្នឹងខ្ញុំប្រហែលជាកើតកុកប្រចាស់ពេញខ្លួនតែម្ដងហើយឥឡូវហ្នឹងខ្ញុំអរគុណខ្លួនឯងកន្លែងហ្នឹងហើយខ្ញុំក៏អរគុណដល់ព្រះមហាថេរៈចំពោះគុណដ៏ធ្ងន់របស់លោកចំពោះទាំងអ្នកចូលរួមរបស់យើងទាំងយោគីនៅទីនេះទាំងនៅវគ្គ1ទាំងនៅវគ្គ2ហើយនឹងបន្តទៀតហើយនឹងចំពោះជាប្រដ្ឋខ្មែរយើងទាំងអស់ដែលយើងមានសំណាងបានជួបមួយលោកចាតែប៉ុណ្្នឹងអរគុណ
There's no one. If there's no one, okay, because already 6. Now we should do walking meditation and downstairs because the weather is cool down. I want to say one story that is how you change. In the time of Buddha, do you know Samavati? This is the queen. In the palace, but she has many attendants. One of the close attendant, she always received $8 like these days. Yeah? He always take $4. He always steal $4 every day. One day she went to the garden to buy the flowers. To offer the queen. At that day, the flower garden closed because he said all the flowers donated to the Buddha, it's not for sale. And they are friends together. And friend, if you want to listen to the Dhamma talk from the Buddha, I invite you. She's not Buddhist. She knows nothing about the Dhamma, but when she listens to the Buddha, slowly she changed. And she thinks, oh, I was wrong. I steal some money from her, so I should open. This is like what happened like you. And she didn't hesitate. When she went back, she bring all the flowers to the queen. And the queen said, amazing, because you bought a lot of flowers these days. I give the same money. Why do you have more today? She said, every day I steal $4 from the $8. Are you not afraid that I'm killing you? She said, no, I'm not afraid of this because today I changed my life by the Buddha. By listening to the Dhamma. So this Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, actually if you pay attention to someone like me, because I teach as truly as possible. And the way that I practice this, and I have no expectation from anyone. This is the way that I'm free. So this is the reason why the Dhamma comes from my heart very deeply. And she changed, and then also the queen doesn't blame her. I respect you a lot today. You know I can kill you when you express this stealing. You know, this is theft. She said, okay, you can kill, doesn't matter. I can do this next day. No, I will never do this again. And the Dharma changed anyway. Then Samavati, the queen, said, can you teach me that the Buddha taught you? Or I can teach on the floor. Can you give me a seat a little bit higher? So the Samavati, the queen, said, of course. And she listened to this. Samavati become changed again. So the Dharma become changed like that. And finally, the entire palace, everyone changed. They observed the 5 precepts every day, and they practiced this mindfulness every day, and the entire palace is all enjoying and happy. This is what happened in the story, in the time of Buddha. When you really realize, even I had no intention. I had never thought to become a monk. But that changed my life. But I told my father I wanted to be only 7 days. That's 7 days, now 33 years already. It will never be 7 days anymore. But my father didn't agree with me because he was afraid if I come back too late. Where every year I spent in meditation center, only just 6 months, and I changed to Mahagandhayo. 3 years continuously, he told me to go back home. He did not enjoy what I did. This is the reason some people think when you are a monk, and my parents are happy. No, I'm not. My father is not happy when I decided to become a monk. He's always trying to tell me to come back home. I don't like to see you come back too late. And I told my father, I'm not interested in coming back home, but when I want to come back, anytime I'll come back, don't worry. Yeah, now it's 33 years now. I don't go back home. I'm serving the people with the Dharma, right? This is how Dharma changed. Not only this time, in the time of Buddha, even when I was in Europe, in the 5 countries, most of the people changed. Now they quit smoking, they quit drinking, they also fall asleep very easily. How the Dharma is changing. This is how the Dharma works, human life. Right? Otherwise, you just go to Buddha, do it, and go back and do it. The Buddha will kick you out. Why are you doing? I don't teach this. Because the Buddha is statue now, he can say nothing. He's just quiet and patient. I know that they are doing wrong, but you understand? Yeah. So this is what happened like in the story.
ខ្ញុំកណាសូមឱកាសបកប្រែបន្តិចបកបន្តិចបានទេព្រោះវែងពេកស្ដាប់អត់ទាន់អញ្ចឹងបកដោយសង្ខេបលោកចង់សង្ខេបខ្លឹមសារថាអ្វីដែលលោកមានសង្ឃដីកាខាងដើមមកកភ្លុះហ្នឹងគឺលោកចង់មានសង្ឃដីកាឲ្យយើងយល់ថាពធពិតជាផ្លាស់ប្ដូរមនុស្សមែនផ្លាស់ប្ដូរមនុស្សពីខុសទៅត្រូវផ្លាស់ប្ដូរមនុស្សឲ្យប្រសើរផ្លាស់ប្ដូរមនុស្សឲ្យហ៊ានលះបង់អំពើអាក្រក់ទាំងឡាយជាដើមគឺពធគឺសំបីតែខ្លួនលោកក៏បានផ្លាស់ប្ដូរច្រើនដែរដោយសារតែពធហ្នឹងពធពិតមិនមែនពធបែបប្រពៃណីដូចនៅតាមប្រទេសដែលគាត់ជឿទៅលើលទ្ធិទេលោកក៏បានលើកឧទាហរណ៍កាលពីសម័យពុទ្ធកាលពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយប្រសោតដូចជានាងសមាបតីជាដើមលោកតាប្រហែលជាច្បាស់ហើយរឿងប្រសោតហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងនាងហ្នឹងខ្ញុំមិនសូវច្បាស់សាច់រឿងទេនាងហ្នឹងដូចជាមានទៅរកការទៅទិញផ្កាអីចឹងទៅបាទអ្នកបំរើស្ដាច់បាទកន្លែងហ្នឹងមិនបកទេក៏តែចង់និយាយថាក្រោយពីគាត់នាងហ្នឹងគឺគាត់ធ្លាប់ធ្វើមិនល្អជាដើមហើយនាងហ្នឹងគឺបានស្ដាប់ធម៌របស់ព្រះសម្មាសម្ពុទ្ធហើយក៏បានសម្រេចសោតាហើយក្រោយមកក៏ឃើញនាងហ្នឹងប្លែកនាងហ្នឹងលែងលាក់លួចលែងកាប់លែងអីជាដើមអញ្ចឹងម្ចាស់ស្ត្រីហ្នឹងក៏មកសួរមិនក៏នាងហ្នឹងប្លែកអញ្ចឹងនាងហ្នឹងក៏ឆ្លើយថាតើឲ្យមានអាសនៈខ្ពស់ជាងផ្ដឺបនាងហ្នឹងនិយាយតើឲ្យនាងអ្នកជាអ្នកបម្រើហ្នឹងទៅអង្គុយលើអាសនៈដែលប្រសើរជាងអញ្ចឹងម្ចាស់ស្ត្រីមិនត្រូវអង្គុយទៀបជាងមិនស្ដាប់បានព្រោះគេអ្នក ចៅតាអ្នកដែលមានគុណធម៌ខ្ពស់អញ្ចឹងណាអញ្ចឹងចង់បញ្ជាក់ថាពធពិតជាបានផ្លាស់ប្ដូរមនុស្សពីសភាវៈមួយទៅសភាវៈមួយដែលប្រសើរបានលោកក៏បានលើកឧទាហរណ៍ប្រវត្តិលោកដែលលោកបានធ្លាប់ទៅបួសរៀនចាប់ផ្ដើមពីការចូលសំណាក់បរិបត្តិលោកចូលសំណាក់បរិបត្តិដោយលោកធ្លាប់បញ្ជាក់អញ្ចឹងគឺចូលសំណាក់បរិបត្តិមហាស៊ីបាន6ខែបន្ទាប់មកទៀតលោកទៅរៀនបរិយ័តនៅវត្តមហាគុណថារាមដែលលោកបានបួសរៀនហ្នឹងរយៈពេល3ឆ្នាំហើយបន្តទៀតឪពុកលោកក៏ធ្លាប់ហៅឲ្យទៅផ្ទះអីជាដើមអញ្ចឹងទៅអញ្ចឹងលោកក៏បានស្រឡាញ់ការសិក្សារៀនសូត្រហើយលោកក៏បានបញ្ជាក់ដែរថាដើមហេតុលោកក៏មិនបានចង់មកបួសរៀនអីដែរលោកមិនចង់បួសចង់អីទេដោយសារតែលោកមាន attachment មានការជាប់ជំពាក់ជាមួយនឹងម្ដាយដែលស្លាប់ហ្នឹងលោកក៏ទៅបួសទៅហើយឪពុកក៏នាំឲ្យទៅរកគ្រូបរិបត្តិឲ្យនាំអីចឹងទៅតែដល់ពេលលោកបានទៅរៀនបរិយ័តត្រឹមត្រូវគឺពធបានជួយលោកឲ្យលោកតាំងនៅក្នុងការបួសរៀនហ្នឹងដំបូងលោក plan បួសតែ7ថ្ងៃទេដល់ពេលហើយបានរៀនបានសូត្រទៅបានពធកែប្រែលោកទៅលោកក៏បានបួសរហូតឥឡូវបានប្រហែល30ឆ្នាំអញ្ចឹងអត់ដឹងថាលោកហ្នឹងគឺលោកលើកតម្លៃបន្ថែមឧទាហរណ៍ថាពធគឺពិតជាបានផ្លាស់ប្ដូរលោកមែនហើយក៏មានមនុស្សនៅលើពិភពលោកផ្សេងទៀតនៅតាមអឺរ៉ុបជាដើមគេលះបង់អបាយមុខដែលជាការសែបប្រចាំថ្ងៃរបស់ពួកគាត់ហ្នឹងក៏ដោយសារតែស្ដាប់ពធដែរដូចជាផឹកស្រាជក់បរិយដើរលេងខុសការសែបគប់មិត្តពីរអីជាដើមហ្នឹងគឺក៏បានមានការប្រែប្រួលមានការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរលះបង់ចោលដោយសារតម្លៃនៃការហូបថ្នាំរបស់ព្រះសម្មាសម្ពុទ្ធគឺពធនេះដែរអញ្ចឹងសូមសង្ខេបប៉ុណ្ណឹង
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So may all of you be protected by the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. Be happy and healthy.
សូមការញាតិតិចគណៈគុណចាស់លោកតាអញ្ជើញយកអត់អីនិយាយការងារ